Okay. Alrighty. So this is gonna be a video on how me and this young man met.
Young man, really?
No, this is gonna be a video about how we met, since a lot of people want to know. So one night, I was working.
Was it nighttime or was it daytime?
I was working super late at the strip club. You know, you got to get them dollars. With them dollars.
Don't believe
I was working real late at the strip club, and you know, as I came around the pole, she tapped me on my shoulder and said, "You trying to make some extra money?"
He's lying.
You trying to make some extra money? And I said, "Shit, you know, I could use a couple extra dollars."
He's lying.
And she took me in the back room.
He's a liar. That's not what happened, y'all.
Okay, nah.
What really happened was I was scrolling through Facebook. Yes, ma'am. And there was a site. I don't remember if it was called. Was it Puerto Rican Women Love Black Men or Black Men Love Puerto Rican Women?
No,
one of the ways.
Somebody added a picture of me to a group called Latina Women Who Love Black Men or something like that. I didn't even know what the group was. I just woke up to a whole bunch of notifications. Like a whole bunch of notifications. This is so funny to me because clearly it's a lot. And it was, even though the group was called Latino Women That Love Black Men, it was not just Latina women. It was Latina, Black, Chinese, Korean. It was like a whole bunch of different women inside this group. And underneath my picture, it was like a whole bunch of women. I'm not gonna lie to you, like just, oh, you handsome, da 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 da. But this one right here,
I hit that DM.
she was persistent as hell. Like even in the comments, she would go on other women's comments like, "Nah, that's me." She would say, "Nah, that's me," and that is literally how we met. It was through a group on Facebook. Long story short, she was persistent as fuck, and then she hopped in my DMs. So I know everybody like, oh, men always hop in DMs and da 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 da.
Nope, I was the initiator. Is that the
literally hopped in the DM like, so what's up with you?
That was me, and then from there it was like video calls every day, all day.
Yeah, she would call me on video.
I would sleep with him on the video.
She would even like call me from work, like when she got a break or something, and she would call me on video like, "What you doing?" Like we did this for, I'm gonna say,
it was like 4 months, almost 4 months.
It was like 3 or 4 months, something
I
like
was
that.
pregnant with Jay.
Yeah,
we started
something
talking
like
when
that.
I was like 2 or 3 months. They over here, my mom.
So when we get into the conversation of talking, this is so funny because, like I said, we was talking for, I think, like 3 or 4 months. It could have even been 5. But I was in Houston, Texas, and she was all the way in
Waterford, Michigan.
Yeah, Waterford, Michigan, and like right outside, like where she was at was in between like Waterford and Pontiac, Michigan, or whatever. So one night, I was at work like all day, and she was calling me. She called me like 3 times, and I was hot as hell. So when I finally got in the house to take a shower, she called like a 3rd time, and I'm like, "Woman, I'm literally just getting off of work. I'm hot as hell. Like, I'm gonna call you back. I gotta get in the shower. This is Texas, so it's hot as hell, right?" She gonna say, "Well, why can't you get in the shower while I'm still on the phone?" And I was like, "Look, at this point, I really don't give a damn if you stay on the phone or not, but I'm getting in the shower." And what happened next?
He got in the motherfucking shower naked on the video.
You said what?
You got in the shower.
I got in the shower naked in front of her, and I think it was her roommate at the time, and both of them was like, "Oh my God, did he really just get in the shower?"
And it was a clear shower curtain. There was no shower curtain, no colors or nothing, so you can see everything in the shower. There was no shower curtain on that. But there was a shower curtain, but it was clear.
Yeah, we I don't know. And I mean, we really was more or less like, we did talk every day, didn't we?
All day, every day on video.
Yeah, and that goes for like, I know people be like, well, I wouldn't talk to somebody that I met online because, you know, they got a lot of different
catfishes and all that stuff.
And then you got people that are not even catfish, but they just turn out to be weird.
But see, that's how we knew we weren't catfish.
I guess it's like, but I mean, you taking a chance by dating somebody that you did meet online, just meeting at a gas station or at a bar. I think the way a person is going to be doesn't matter where you meet them at, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters where you meet them at. But yeah, that's our story.
And then after that, let me finish the story. After that, I called one day, and I was pregnant, so I was emotional. And I called one day, and I was just upset because I didn't want to take on what I'm trying to say? I didn't want to be by myself raising my son. So he said he would come and help me, you know, with my son. I didn't believe him. And then, what was it, the day later? The day after that? He sent me a picture of the damn ticket saying that you were coming to Michigan.
No, it wasn't like the next day, because it was like a month later. It was a month after that day, the day that you was like, you didn't want to raise a baby by yourself. You was a single mom. You didn't want to be a single mom raising a child by yourself. And if I remember correctly, I talked to my mom. And obviously, I'm an adult. I can do whatever I want to do. But we just kind of had a conversation about it because of the fact that I was in Houston and you were all the way in Michigan. Mm-hmm. And so I basically was just conversating with her about it. Like, do you think it would be a bad idea? Because I just didn't want her to be like her very first child to like be by herself. That's literally.
And then your mom called me, and I talked to your mom. Your mom talked to me before you came, and Shamika, and there was somebody else I talked to.
She talked to my mom and my sister. Long story short, I booked like a month in advance ticket, and I paid for my ticket month in advance. Flew out to Detroit. Was it Detroit?
Yeah, Detroit.
Detroit, Michigan. And after 3 or 4 months of talking on video, that's how me and this one, that's how it all happened. That's the story of how me and Bonnie met. And as you can see, the results of us almost 7 years later, it'll be 7 years.
Roy was over there somewhere.
Alyrica Carmen Ray. This is our daughter, Alyrica. And then we have a 5-month-old right here. That's Aralani December Sky. And way over there on that, I don't know if you can see, but...
in the blue short with the orange shirt.
Royal! Come here, Poppy. Come here.
He's going to go on the side, look.
This Jay right here. This is our son right here. This is who she was pregnant with.
This is our oldest.
This is who she was pregnant with. And this is Royal. Royal was our first.
Oh, be careful.
Royal was our first child that we actually had. Me and Melinda did have a baby before Royal, but she lost that baby. And that was something that we had to adjust to. So technically Royal would have been our second child together. But that's how we met. That is how we met, guys.
That is it, y'all.
That's part of the story.
That's how.
And yeah.